Everyone, and welcome to video 12. In this video we'll finally start with the AI. So let's start with that one. Now let's take the standard type of AIs. There's multiple types. If you focus on the map, there's the archer right here, there's this guy you can assassinate, the one you can execute, and one guy with the sword and shield, and those just patrolling. Let's take a standard one of them, and let's start with that one. For example, the ones in here are a good place to start. So patrolling, we'll inherit from TCF Master AI, and the same for the other three. All the ones on the map are DC3, and we change the behavior from the special properties or the data asset itself. So let me take this one and just duplicate it and call this protector enemy underscore BP, and I'm just gonna move this to the protector folder just so we can put everything in one place. Now the protector folder, and just like we did with the player, we need an animation blueprint specific for this guy. We need to change his skeletal mesh, and we need to assign a data asset as well as a weapon for it. So let's start with the animations. If we go here, let me close this one, and let's use the one that the player is using. So the player was using this mannequin, and for the animation blueprint, we're gonna create a duplicate of the AI ones. AI protector and MVP. Now let's just assign it here for now. Protector and MVP. And just like we did with the player, change the skeleton and restart your engine. UE4, and I'll be back after restarting this thing. I just came back after restarting, and let's just switch the anim. Let's look at the anim graph. It's very similar to the player. The only difference is there's no idle and run, like two states in two different places. They're all in the same place. And for the blended spaces, exactly the same as the player. And I'm just gonna replace the ones that we have. So the player combat, we can use this one here. For default, for in combat, it's gonna be the same one. Let's copy this, do the exact same. And for the strafing pose, we're gonna use the same one, however with the direction this time. We'll come back to what strafing is later on, but for the time being, let's just stick with this one. If we compile, and as you can see here, we are in a good place to start with. Now he's not in what do you call it, in combat by default, so we can swap this with the 1D if you like. You can keep it this way too if you want to, so either is okay. Now we do know how to change the current moveset, so you can put this whenever you like to change it. For now, let's go to the protector enemy and let's take care of the weapons. Now, the protector enemy, just like the player, has a weapon, and the weapon gets spawned on the start. So let's take a look at the weapon it has. It has this one. Let's duplicate it, and let's call this protector weapon. Let's move this here. Protector weapon for the AI. Let's open this one, and we have to do what we did in the player himself. If you remember here, go to, sorry, let's go here and let's find the weapon for the player. This was this one. We have an update mesh function. Let's just take it exactly as it is. Since we're using the same skeleton, we can use the same thing. Update meshes. And let's create the two components we're missing. Double check everything has no collision. And that's it for this weapon. Now if we try to put the enemy on the map, he should spawn with his weapon on his back and everything. And as you can see, it's already right there. We're using behavior trees, so if you open the apostrophe key, which is beside the enter key, you'll see he has the behavior tree running and everything is good. Now, in the next video, we'll take care of the data asset and what comes with it. So see you guys in the next one.